What it do, y'all? It's your guy Bendu coming at y'all with another video today, and I figured I'd go ahead and just wrap up the whole Drake 100 gigs jaunt. It was 2 more songs in that folder, so I'm just gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna still split them up because I don't know. It's something I like reacting to the song each, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that. But yeah. So as y'all know, I already did a reaction to It's Up. But now I figured I would go ahead and roll into the next song, which is BlueGreenRed. Now, instead of just doing it on the website, he posted them on Spotify now. So I'm just going to go ahead and react to them off Spotify. I thought the website idea was cool and everything, especially with the, the videos of him in the studio. I honestly think, I was just talking to a homie earlier, I think it was a smart move for him to do that post the beef, especially when the ghost writing stuff got relitigated again. We actually see him in the studio cooking up. We see him doing reference tracks for other people. Taking a drink. Yo, real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all, your boy went to Applebee's, bro, and they gave me this little bucket, John. I got a bucket, John. Yo, it's funny as shit. So I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Me and my homie was at Applebee's, right? And look, no zesty shit, bro. No zesty shit. I swear our waiter thought we was a couple, bro. This shit was kind of funny. But no diddy. I said no diddy beforehand, but because I ordered the bucket, I didn't know what it was. When they said a bucket, I thought it was gonna be some shit like we dip a spoon in there and put it in our own cup or whatever, or some shit like that. So I said, yo, we can split this joint. It's only $10. She's like, all right, bet. So I ordered that shit, and he bring this little ass bucket, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you think we on, bro? He looking at us like, would you like another straw? No, nigga, we don't. No, we don't want another straw, nigga. Bring him another drink. I'll pay for it, bro. And then that made me sound even more crazy because now I'm paying for his drinks. Shit, yo, Bull, look at like, yo, y'all, it's crazy. And Bull was a little zesty himself, like he was a little zesty himself, but nah, fam, that shit was funny, bro. My homie looked at me. He was like, hey, yo, he think we on that time right now. That shit was funny, bro. Honestly, it was fucking hilarious. I was like, when it said bucket, I'm sitting here thinking that, yo, he gonna bring a bucket. It's gonna be like a bucket. All right, bet. We could, you pour some in your cup, I'll pour some in mine, or whatever, so. In my head, it went better. So I just told y'all a whole story just to say, we're gonna go ahead and get into this reaction now. So let's get it. Story time with Bendu, yo. Yo, I should do a video, a series on the channel, like a series of shorts called Story Time with Bendu, where I just tell like a bunch of the fucking funny ass crazy stories that have happened to me in my life, my short 28 years. So let's go ahead and get into this shit. All right, this joint is called Blue, Red, Green. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay. For the girl, for the six side, for the six side, for the
we're doing Island. Hey, Island boy.
Look, please write my mother and tell her the shape that I'm in. 30 days I have been sober. Now I'm back drinking again. I got away from the city. I'm on the outskirts of town. Friends that I treated like family, they were just hanging around. Yeah, gotta lay down when you make bed. Gotta let some tears just shed. Since we blew up and got green, I gotta leave some of y'all on red. Yeah, for a gunshot, me not dead. Might put some dollar on the head, or just turn up the place instead. 36 in the chest, okay. 28 in the waist, okay. 46 in the hips, come swing my way. Swing my way, draw for me, send for me. Broke your back and bend up your knee. Bad mind girl can't friend up with me, no. Yeah.
So, on the scale of like Island Jersey, this is cool. It's a cool vibe. I can see this going off in the bars and everything. Once again, it's a good move for him. It's a good move for his image that he wants to cultivate for himself, to lock back in with the women, because I feel like that was the angle Kendrick really dug into him in the beef with the whole PDF file. stuff he was saying, not like us, and Meet the Grams and all that. It's a good move for him to, make sure he still got that female base intact. Cause I saw, look, I'm not gonna say I had a side in this beef, but I definitely, like, out of the beef, I wanted to see what Drake would look like rapping against Kendrick. Now, do I feel like I actually got that? No, I don't think I got that. I think I got, niggas care more about if Drake's a good dad than if Drake can actually rap with Kendrick. That's my opinion on the beef, but Kendrick definitely like hit him on that angle with the women. And I saw a lot of women looking at Drake kind of crazy, you feel me? With a lot of this shit, Dot was saying. So I think it's a good move for him to make a track like this to try and get that female, make sure he still got that female audience in lock, which, to be honest, he's always going to have that female audience online. If R. Kelly could do a show right now in prison, and I promise you there will be a couple tens of thousands of women who will go to prison to watch R. Kelly perform. I promise you. So I know that shit sound fucked up, but it is what it is, bro. Like, even with all this shit that was going on with R. Kelly, leading up to him finally getting thrown in jail and shit, like, there were women still going to his shows, a lot of women. So yeah. So so I don't think that audience is necessarily going to go anywhere, but like I said, but again, it's a good move for him to lock in with that bass. So, and that's what he's always done with more of the melodic stuff, is really lock in with women, which is a good move for him as a, when he was an up and coming artist, to really cultivate a female fan base, especially as a rapper as well. So, but so far, I think the song is like, I think I like cut, more of the other cuts from like More Life better. If we're talking Island Drizzy, this one is cool. It gives me more of a Honestly Nevermind vibe, which, if you guys know, so I have that reaction on the channel. I was not the biggest fan of that album when it first came out. It's grown on me a little bit. But I still have my critiques. I think it's very, very, very similar critiques that I have of Alone at Prom. That I think if you're going to explore a genre that's that's outside of what you typically do, really dive into that genre and give me more than just the surface level things we hear on the radio from that genre. Like, my issues with Tory was that I felt like Tory could have really like how Weeknd really dug in his, like, the 80s is more than just, the Madonna style pop songs and things like that. And don't turn on me, take me on. That song is more, the 80s was more than that, I wish they would have more of like a Tarantino approach, like how Tarantino depicted the 1970s in Pulp Fiction, where it's like you didn't see disco balls and all that. You had like a very deep delve into the, the 70s at that point. I feel like The Weeknd did that with what was that album called? Dawn FM. I really feel like Weeknd, that's why I lean more towards Dawn FM when it comes to the 80s albums and everything. But I still like Tory's project. I'm going to be reacting to the deluxe edition soon, but I feel like I wish Drake would do more of that with the island stuff, like really get into the nitty gritty of Afro, really get into the nitty gritty of dancehall, because I feel like he has the range to be able to do that, but to me, he does like this surface level stuff that'll just play here in the West, where, like, I've heard people play Drake, outside of America and Canada and like the Western sphere and things like that, but they're usually bumping their artists that they fuck with. You feel me? I would like to see him really delve deeper into the sound, that he's trying to tap into. But it is what it is. I'll shut up now and let this song finish.
How many summers did I run? Like 10. I got a show out in London. When? With a clock in London, near Big Ben. I have a watch face just like them. I mean, now watch face like them. They make lyrics for who? Men. We make y'all come, then come again. Please write my father and tell him.
Now, Drake, don't say that. Don't say that, because Kendrick done had them dancing the OV ho all summer. So don't say that. It's been a lot of females dancing to that song, bro. Don't say that. It's a lot of females at that Metro and Future show, my nigga. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. So don't say that.
I found some fortune and fame. They're gonna wanna try and behead me and speak on a family name. He said my knife's in my pocket. I'm in the center of town. I chopped the side of his pocket. He wasn't joking around. Gotta lay down when you make bed. Gotta let some tears just shed. Since we blew up and got green, I gotta leave some of y'all on red. Yeah, 4 gunshot, me not dead. Might put some dollar on the head, or just turn up the place instead. Aromo girls, tigre girls, all of my Amada girls. Habasha girl, you're my kind, my kind. You wanna take some shots in the nighttime, run treadmill day and have a good life. You wanna work up a sweat in a lifetime. Okay, okay. 36 in the chest, okay. 28 in the waist, okay. 46 in the hips, come swing my way. Swing my way, draw for me, send for me. Broke your back and bend up your knee. Bad mind girl can't friend up with me, no. How many summers did I run? Like 10. I got a show out in London. When? With a clock in London, near Big Ben. I have a watch face just like them, but me now watch face like them. They make lyrics for who? Men. We make y'all come, then come again.
All right. Okay. So like I said, I think that song, you know, it's cool. It's going to go off in the clubs and everything. You know, the women are going to love it. Ladies going to love it. When I'm drunk in the club or some shit like that, which I don't go to the club at all. So. But, you know, it's a vibe. You know, they'll play it at the bar. You know, people get a little, you know, whatever. They'll play it at, you know, the mall and shit like that, whatever. But yeah, it was all right. It was cool. Like I said, I really wish Drake would really, because like I said, like all my criticisms of Drake are because of his greatness, and because of that greatness, I expect more from him. And I think it's a travesty when you get to a point with a great artist where they've been giving you so much mediocrity that you just accept that mediocrity. Because now, I would say that Drake is a mediocre artist, you know? And I hate to say that, because the Drake, like Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Sean, all of these niggas that I grew up on, they all came out around when I was in high school. And the fact that, you know, it was about 20 of them that came out, and you know, a lot of dudes like Sean and everybody, they're around. R.I.P. Mac. Mac was another one that came out in my era. R.I.P. Mac. I felt like Mac was one that really transformed as an artist. Like this, you're talking about a dude who played, you know, produced, played a lot of instruments, like really locked in with music. You feel me? And while I don't see Drake as that, as a person who's gonna hop on a guitar and belt you out, you know, a guitar loop and then hop on the bass and do, you know, like that type of artist. But vocally, I think he has a lot of talent as a vocal performer, and because of that, I expect more from him. So if you're going to do singing, I don't want to hear you do this surface level R&B bullshit, or this surface level dance, or surface level Afro, whatever genre you're going into. I don't want to hear you do it surface level, because I know you can do it at the highest of levels. And I don't think I'm wrong for having that expectation. Like, do people do you like shit on people for expecting Michael Jordan or Stephen Curry or LeBron to be great? No. You expect them to go out there and do what they do. That's all I'm saying, bro. So, because I've gotten a lot of criticisms from Drake fans. I'm the same way about Cole, bro. I used to criticize Cole heavily till Cole started doing the things that I know that Cole can do, bro. And my mouth shut when he started doing those things, you know? So it's like, I expect more from Drake, bro. I really do. So I want him to become a better artist. I want that classic album that I've been waiting for. I feel like he hasn't really given us an album that's on par with Nothing Was the Same. I truly believe that. Drake has not given us an album that's been as good as Nothing Was the Same. He hasn't dropped a project of that caliber since 2013. And I personally think Nothing Was the Same as a classic. I'll put that over Take Care. I think Nothing Was the Same is it when people say Drake only has one classic and they're referencing Take Care, I think they should be referencing Nothing Was the Same. And in my opinion, he hasn't put out an album on that quality since. I'll debate anybody on that. So that's why I'm so hard on Drake. And then on top of that, with the beefs and everything, where a lot of other things are being called into question, it's like, all right, bro, you have the motivation to rise to the occasion now, and every single time, another mediocre album. Like, everybody thought Scorpion was going to be the one. Mediocre. And now, whatever project he's going to be putting out next, I know he's doing that collab project with Party Next Door, so. But regardless, man, that's just, you know, I figured I'd say that just to clear the air. I'm not a Drake hater or anything. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a fan, but I am a person that, because of the time period Drake came out, Drake is like a nostalgia artist for me. You know, he, like I said, he really started buzzing when I was in high school, and then I was listening to his mixtapes like even back in middle school. Like Room for Improvement is one of my favorite mixtapes of all time. I've been listening to Drake for a long time, so it's like when I've seen his progression, he's really grown as an artist. From when I first listened to him from Room for Improvement all the way till now, he's really grown as an artist, and I just feel like he's been so stagnant lately and stuck in this, like, you know, like I like to say Drake's music nowadays is like the great value of not just hip hop, but just music, period. He churns out these like great value, like Walmart records, essentially. It's like, it feels like it's made on an assembly line. Oh, here's the data and quota about, you know, what demographics you need to target with this song, and it's nothing from the soul. Like, even though I wasn't a big fan of Kendrick's last project, I could tell that came from him. You feel me? That didn't come from a bunch of people sitting around saying, hey, everybody loves the, you know, therapy stuff, let's do that, which I'm sure played a factor into that. But you can tell Kendrick put a lot of thought and effort into this project, and even though I didn't like it, I respect the you know, the thought behind it. I just don't feel there's a lot of thought behind Drake's music like that anymore. I think there are certain songs, like, for example, on Scorpion, one of my favorite songs on there is March 14th, the outro track where he's rapping about his son. You know, it's like I'll get glimmers, and that's how he gets me. I swear to God, that's how he gets me all the time. Just when I'm like, all right, fuck this nigga, bro. Honestly, Nevermind was that for me. And then, like, he'll drop, like, you know, a rapidy rap song where I'm like, all right, I'm back. And it's not even just about rap. I don't like singing wise as well. Like, I feel like Drake could really do something dope and interesting with the vocal skill set that he has. But because he just leans into the mediocre aspects, like, all right, this is good enough to get me, you know, certain X amount of streams on Spotify, and then you just stop there, where you're supposed to be a great, you're supposed to go beyond that. So I'll leave it there, guys. As always, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share as always. Oh yeah, Sisyphus is out there. It's streaming. Go check it out. I'm throwing up the logo, the what is it, the artwork right now. Go check your boy out. Talking about rapidy rap stuff. I'm definitely, I think, in my opinion, I think my second verse on Sisyphus is one of my best verses I've ever written. So definitely go check that joint out, y'all. Show love. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Go check out the other videos I've been uploading as well, and just stay locked in with your boy, yo. I'm gonna say, like, you should be seeing the Alone at Prom reaction to the Deluxe edition. I'm gonna say Tuesday. So today's tune. Stay locked into that, guys. As always, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Emphasis on all that. Peace. Be easy.